And we are back. So, last we left off, the party had a eventful evening, one might say, thus far, as Moog killed his great aunt, and the rest of you were assaulted by none other than one of the Lords of Death of the Mar, known as the Saint, who was revealed to be Rogar's former companion, Dayu, who has obviously been twisted by some nefarious means into being this almost automaton assassin that he's become. He was on a mission, it appeared, straight for Tristan Varel. I don't know why that would happen. You know, it's not like he talked mad failed. Shit to one of the upper members of the Mar. But he did lose his infernal puzzle box that he had retrieved previously, and it is now in the Saint's possession. Perhaps that was his task all along.
I dare Trista call Vern.
Planned on it. Call him right now.
Fuck you, I'm still alive. Click.
Zune, unfortunately, breathed his last in the hallway as he fell to his injuries. And the entire party was rocked by the loss. Velree and Rogar, trying to find the Saint, lost track of him, and he is completely, for all intents and purposes, he has slipped away, unseen, almost as if he is a shadowy assassin. So, as this happens, picking up right there, all of you are probably coming to grips with what happened. Velree, you're actually down in the outside, like castle courtyard area, kind of around the outskirts of the side, not the front of the castle. It's kind of on the that would be like the east side, maybe something like that. And Rogar still kind of head out the window with his lightning rifle, looking for a target, but not seeing one. What are you guys going to do?
I'm probably gonna look around, make sure no one's watching, and then walk back up to.
With the perception test that you guys made, you do not see the Saint. You do not see anyone else moving.
I'll walk back up.
Okay.
I'll go just solemnly pick up Zune's body and carry them to the temple next door.
You grab Zune.
Now, I'm just not going to say a word. I'm just going to pick him up.
And,
I mean, like, Moog is just beside himself with grief.
Covered in Tristan Varel's
tiny little
cloak.
Zune.
Yep.
Tiny little Zune. Half the size of Moog's reach.
It's true.
Tiny little Zune.
You pick up Zune, the one who just recently spoke up for you. Yeah. You know, inspired you so many times. It's just
delicate.
Gone in an instant.
Takes his barnacle in his hand and just pets their little head, you know.
Oh God.
It's very sad. Very sad.
But yes, sure.
Well, you know, Moog has trouble expressing his emotions.
Sure he does. So as you do that, you're just gonna silently walk towards the temple.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about the rest of you?
We both need help from the temple now, sir.
I'm gonna be like right next to Moog and maybe even slightly in front.
Okay.
Zune's my boy.
Rogar will help Trist as he is been cut a lot.
He's falling in and out of consciousness.
He's pretty bad as well. He's pretty fucked up. He's like bleeding everywhere.
I do declare.
Burn marks on all of you that were actually sliced by the blade. You have heavy burn marks across your body. It looks like they're going to leave really nasty wounds.
What has happened? Last time I remember, there was an old man named Gok, and we were, I think we went shopping, and Velree challenged me to take some sort of medicine, and I blacked out. I woke up in a closet.
I'm gonna be like, don't blame me for this.
was her fault. I knew it. That was Dyer, man from Conwich. Left the haiku, I believe he called it. Did you leave anything here?
Oh God, is Velree okay?
She's fine. Look at her.
Passes out. The
I don't know if
shock.
I had that. I don't know if I grabbed that piece of paper or
You
not.
had
As
it.
soon as I touched, I got fucking cut.
He did. He starts slicing into you. I don't know if you held onto it or not. That's up to you.
Probably wouldn't have. Probably like ah.
Yeah. So we'll say it's laying similar down by the body, and it was face down, so you didn't notice it before. But as you guys are walking out the doors, you do see it laying there.
Rogar will speak up to Moog. Moog, what has happened? What is happening?
How far out have I been able to make it yet? Like, I don't.
It's up to you. Yeah, I'm
as far
assuming
as what's happening right now, I'll tell Rogar I'm
Yeah.
taking Zune to the temple.
Yeah.
I'm aware. That was it. We were attacked.
No
Where are all
idea.
the guards? Well, where's your? This is the keep.
They're all infected.
What?
With the-
red plague, crimson sickness.
Some sort of
whatever it's called.
It's some sort of it turns them into monsters. And it's passed through bite.
Should we sound the alarm? Is there someone we must warn the townspeople?
Get to Biz. Biz can be trusted. So far. Last I saw her, she was fine. And I'm just taking Zune to the temple.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, when I heard Tris say, "How's Velree?" I turn back and I go and pick him up. I'll carry him.
Yeah, you always start to carry him with
Or hands him over.
There's a moment.
Grabs a hold of him like by the back of his shirt, just kind of
like when it's like when Frodo
like a cat.
When Frodo sees Arwen for the first time, it's all glowing around her.
He's like, there's blood all over her.
Yeah,
like up to her shoulders where she was ripping into a man. Smears across her face. But
it's fine.
Oh, beautiful. She grabs a hold of you like almost like an animal about to feast on you. Takes you. Oh.
I resist.
She resists from drinking you, but she thinks about it. There's a moment
He's bleeding
where she's like,
I'm bleeding everywhere.
He's bleeding everywhere.
She's a lick.
She's like,
just to know, just the next time she needs to know what the blood tastes like.
Yeah.
If the blood's on the outside, it's not going back inside, so you might as well just lick what's on the outside.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Kind of like an ice
Is
cream
there,
cone.
like-
If it's dripping, you just gotta.
That's right.
Is there an alarm that
Well,
we can
if
sound?
right, yeah,
there, like,
Velree's,
A bell or something?
There are.
I would know this.
There are things like that in the castle. There's actually like a large gong up in one of the towers. However, Moog,
Yeah,
you were told to keep things quiet
about this. I need to
about
go.
what's been happening with the plague.
I need
at
to go
least.
talk to Biz.
So I don't know, what you guys want to do, but that's an option.
After we get Zune to the temple, I'm going to talk to Biz.
Okay. So we're going
Is
to
that-
quietly move to the temple at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You all begin to move towards the temple. I will tell you that you do pass the two guards outside the castle walls. Outside the castle gates, and they have no idea what's anything was happening.
They
in the
don't know
castle.
the Saint even happened.
Nope, they have no idea. They just see you
All
guys
right.
walking past. They see you carrying Zune. They're like, oh,
Just drunk,
yeah, exactly.
So on the way
Strange.
by,
covered in blood, but drunk.
I'm going to stop at the guards
Mhm.
and call them to attention and get their names.
Get their names. Really?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. We're doing that right now. Okay then.
You're gonna have to speak to the manager next. What are you gonna do?
Speak to the manager.
Listen, I've got to go
That's
talk to
Moog.
Biz. I'm coming with hey, look, these motherfuckers didn't even. They're not good guards.
Well,
were right outside.
Let's put this in perspective, Mo. You guys were in the castle.
Yeah.
How did he get past him?
How far out? How
They
far
are.
out?
They are not. They're not in the courtyard. They are at the gate.
Okay, so it's a pretty good distance.
Solid walls. It's a significant distance.
All right.
However, they
All
just
right.
have
I won't
no
hassle
idea.
them. I won't hassle them.
String them up.
Emotions.
And then I'll ask them if they didn't. They didn't see the saint. They didn't have to see anybody running by.
You stop and ask.
Yeah.
No, and they didn't see anybody running by. Last people to go in was your friends there. Points at Trist and then the draped covered Zune.
2 injured ones.
Well, then I'd tell them to just stay more alert. There could be something about the castle.
There's a lot going on. All right, yeah, we'll do our best.
Yeah.
Place to live.
All
We're
right.
here for vacation.
So now we're going to the temple, though. It's not very far from the castle. Not too far, at least. The temple, and you've been to it at least once before. It's known as the Cleansing Spring. As you make your way up the hill, it's towards the actual wall itself. It's not in the Shrieking Forest, but it is within the kind of dense, more normal forest that surrounds much of Runwood. And outside the temple, you do see first off, there are some braziers that are always lit, and they smell kind of different. And they have almost like a blue, like ethereal looking flame kind of flickering in them. It just looks different. Gives off a weird smoke. But you do see it looks like statues of the lady herself, Boel, kind of arranged at the door. The strange smelling kind of herb braziers. And instead of the normal temple setup where there's just one large room, you just see on the back side that there are the large hot spring baths that I explained to you guys before, that you guys have probably taken in maybe once or twice already, so you kind of know the gist of what's going on. However, you do see that there are blood smears across the temple doors, and there are large splotches of dried blood along the walkway leading up to the temple as you guys are moving towards it. Who's going to open the doors?
Just throw my corpse in.
Roger will take a swig of his gourd,
Mm-hmm.
and he will go in.
Okay. You're going to move towards the door, the temple door, Rogar, and as you go to press into it, it is barred on the inside. But it does shudder for a moment. And you hear a voice. Who goes there?
Rogar and Moog, Giantsbane.
A few moments pass. You hear the shifting of something large, like, and then the doors are slowly opened inward. You do see the veiled figure of Nyarla slowly opening the doors, and there are 2 more priestesses behind her. One of them is heavily injured. The other one is a smaller goblin that you know is the current attendant of the temple that's kind of like hunkered down slightly behind her. Quick, come in. There's things out there.
Indeed. I'll hold the door as everyone makes their way in because Velree's carrying Zune now, right?
Yeah. No, you're carrying Zune. Moog.
Oh, okay, I'm still carrying Zune. Okay.
So Moog steps in with the body of Zune, still covered in Trist's cloak, his trench coat. All of you enter. The doors are closed, and it takes 3 of the priestesses to kind of reach down and grab the large wooden, brace. Okay. Rogar reaches over there with one hand and grabs a hold of it and it puts it in place. No problem. Thank you. Are you guys hurt? Were you attacked? Are you infected?
I don't believe we are infected.
None of us are infected, but our friend Zune here, he needs your help.
No.
We need a resurrection.
What?
I need a resurrection.
How long has it been?
Moments.
Back up in that ass with the resurrection.
The attendant, place him over here. The little goblin attendant that you guys all know as her name is Digru. She's a female goblin. She's very short. She's like 3 feet tall. She's very young to be an attendant, and you would know that she is relatively new here, as she was sent here after the disappearance of the previous attendant, who was a female drow named Raka, who was the attendant when you were here, Moog. That is since vanished. No one knows what happened to her.
Like recently, or?
No, I say recently as in like within the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like...
You said Raka?
Yeah, her name was Raka. Rauka, if you care.
So I do care. That sounds like a clue.
Sounds like a club.
Okay. But Moog, you place Zune down, and the attendant begins to poke and prod at Zune. Very high investigation check. Determines that Zune was not killed seconds ago, so a simple spell will not work. We'll need something a little more hefty. All right. Bring the waters of raising the dead. She calls out towards one of the lesser priests, which are, for the most part, they're mostly bugbear that have just kind of cloistered here, both men and women. And 2 of the lesser priests come up with a very ornate jug. And Zune is placed in the center of the main temple chamber within a large, what are those called? Why am I spacing right now? A large fountain, almost like a fountain. You guys have seen these before in all of the temples of Boel. Kind of placed down into this fountain, into the waters. His body somewhat aloft, held aloft by the attendant. And she asks for Nyarla to come aid her. Nyarla steps in. They begin to cast a ritual to resurrect Zune. Now, Zune, do you wish to return?
That's a good question. What do I see? Just nothing, blank, just do you want to return?
Zune, you awaken in a dark, shadowed realm, full of fog, endless fog. You are wet. You are on a black, almost like slate sand beach. And you're in like this water that you cannot see through. It's just completely dark. As you sit up, it's very cold. And there's just this heavy mist, and you see a light in the distance traveling towards you. It's a greenish light.
Welcoming. It seems kind of lonely and boring here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back.
Okay. As you, I think I want to get out of here.
Yeah, that
As
seems right.
the light begins getting closer and closer. As it begins to burn away, you see a very tall figure. When I say very tall, he appears to be somewhere between 9 to 10 feet tall. Extremely slender. Almost like a grave shroud like kind of cloak obscuring everything, you do see two just burning eyes, almost like smoking, from underneath the hood. And go ahead and give me a religion check, Zoom.
Oh shit. Well, let me back to my character sheet since I'm not dead. Hang on.
Not
Here
dead
we
yet.
go. Not dead
Not
yet.
dead yet.
And
Still alive.
I know, just barely. Let me see. Religion. Nope. I have no idea who this is.
You have no idea who this is. It's slightly intimidating. Whatever this is, you feel like an aura coming off the creature, and you notice that the fog around it, in like a 10 radius sphere around the creature, wherever the lantern that's kind of hooked on the edge of this boat, as the oars are kind of rowing themselves, the mist is burning away wherever it's traveling, and it's traveling straight for you. You're kind of on like a little tiny island in the midst of nothing. And as this happens, Zoom, the ritual begins to take place. And easily enough, Nyarla provides the necessary ingredients that you would need to resurrect Zoom. The waters are poured over his face, and they bring out the ornate vase containing the elixir for raising the dead that they keep. And they kind of like bathe Zoom in it. They begin to wash him free, cleanse him of all of his past transgressions and sins. He'll be a new man when you
My
awake.
God, it's gonna take forever.
It's going to take a while.
Maybe a few hours. Sorry.
The lady.
Water's turning black.
It's bad. All the blood is washed away. Strangely enough, the actual waters in this that they're standing in, it doesn't like begin to turn murky or red with blood or anything like that. It just kind of stays the same. As everything's washed off of Zune, it just kind of dissipates in these holy waters.
Mm.
And after about 10, 15 minutes, you guys are all waiting there. Zune, as you're about to be brought back, the creature lands on the embankment and holds out a hand to grasp you.
I would like to, he's reaching out to snatch me, or he's just offering?
He's reaching out. It doesn't seem aggressive yet, but it is a long hand, and it begins to keep reaching and reaching.
No, thank you, sir. I don't think I'm ready yet, but if you don't mind, I would like to go back.
Okay. Zune, as you say that, you feel almost like a choking sensation, like you have water in your lungs. You had to cough. And then suddenly you're down on your knees, coughing.
I'm used to this.
And then before...
Fuck Christ.
Before anything else happens, thank you, Zoom. Thank you for ruining that moment. I'm glad it got right. As you're coughing,
You
Zoom,
did it.
Before you come to the material realm,
Sorry.
the chaperone hand lunges forward and lunges like into your chest, straight into you, and pulls something free. Zune, you're going to lose something here.
Oh, fuck.
It's going to be your choice. You can
Can I
either
try to
lose.
persuade him?
There are three things. There's no persuasion on this.
Please, sir, no.
There are three things you get to choose from.
Okay.
You get to choose from a monetary donation towards the chaperone. You could give him and it would have to be a large sum of money. Or you can give him a magic item of some kind, something you cherish. He will take that. Or he will take either cherished memories or, in the same aspect, something that you care for deeply. He will take it from you. For instance, when Tuk Tuk died, the chaperone took his ability to enjoy smoking pipes. He was in love with them. And he could never. Every time he tried to smoke one, there was no.
Remember what he took with
we
him.
know. We're not trying to go there right now. I'm just trying to give her an example. You can take something that you enjoy. And if you don't make a decision, I will make a decision for you.
I will give him money. He can have money.
How much money do you have on you?
He can have it all. Let me find out.
That's Rogar's money.
No, Zune has his own money.
I have my own money.
Zune has his own money.
Inventory. I have 34 gold and 29 silver. I will find nickels and I will throw in a song just for him. I'll give him his own song. I will come up with it now and I will only play it for him every time I die.
You're on your knees choking.
I'll tell you what.
Oh my baby. Oh my.
I'll tell you what, Zune. He'll take the money. You can go and empty that.
Okay.
And the only reason why he will is as he reaches through you, he flinches. He flinches at he pauses as his hands touch the lover's lute. And there's almost a quiver in this deity's hands. Give me an insight check, Zune.
Yes. Insight.
He needs his Calypso.
Ah, fuck. It's 18.
Let me roll for him. He is a god. Don't give him advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not used to looking at entities like this. You're not. I mean, this would
I didn't even see Dagon.
terrifying. You're not sure what's happening. You don't think it's fear, but something has shaken this creature for a moment, and as it pauses, it escapes with just the little bit of cash you have on you, and you are able to come back to the realm of the living.
Super.
Did you really just cheat death?
In a strange way, yes, Zune did.
I didn't cheat. I paid for the agreed upon price. No one told him to go away. There was no cheating involved. I hate these small slights just because I'm a drow. All right.
Zune pops up. I didn't cheat him. I didn't cheat.
So for 34 gold and 20 something silver, you can buy your way out of
Exactly.
out of death.
And
Insight check. Did he cheat it?
Well,
there's also that choking and knees bit, so I think I paid my share.
let's just put it like this: the next time if Zune were to fall into a deathly situation again,
I gotta carry more money.
he might have a significant more toll to pay than the rest of
give
you
me more
would.
money.
I gotta play.
Zoom gets a chance to buy their way out, and I get covered in barnacles. I don't understand.
You got taken by the dredger, my friend.
Yeah.
He got delivered to the chaperone.
Well, I need to
Much
get into
different
this
individual.
Tub.
You need to die on land.
I need to get
Die on land,
Mo.
Mo. That's all I can tell you.
Don't die on a
Die on the
boat.
land. God damn
I
it.
need to get into this tub over here real quick.
So,
He's a lot more gentle.
regardless, Zune comes back. Do you kind of explain what happened? I mean, does this set in for you? Is this like a defining moment, Zune, or?
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Nope, no
like,
idea.
I didn't
Zune's
do well on the religion check or
Nope,
anything.
no
So
idea.
for all I know, I'm
Nyarla-
just like, I had a psychotic dream and now I have no money.
Nyarla begins to try to settle you down. It's okay. It's okay.
What? What's okay?
You're back. By the way, you have 4 levels of exhaustion, Zune.
Yeah, how did I get
Because you
here?
died.
Back. Are we visiting? I passed out? Because
I don't know. They said you had perished, but
clearly not.
Let's
Go me.
The small attendant, Degru. Yes. Thank Boel that Nyarla was with us. We were attacked by creatures, but she smote them all. It was terrifying to behold.
Now I'm kind of turned on and terrified, but okay. Did not know she had that in her. How many times we've had to fucking save her?
It was just
Okay.
a chant from the lady. It was repels evil things. These things are not. They are the opposite of life. And the Boel will cleanse them.
Okay, let's pretend that I wasn't here for whatever happened earlier, and let's just rewind this whole story to how I got here and everything that happened in between, and then what happened to you all before I'm like here talking to you. If you don't mind, not to be rude, but I'm a lot tired, and I just need someone to like talk slowly to me and maybe give me a nap and a snack.
I have no idea what happened to you, but we brought you back. You were dead.
Dead, like dead.
Yes, you were probably being guided by the chaperone somewhere to wherever
Who's the chaperone?
He's the god that takes you to where you belong.
Where I belong.
Chaperone of souls?
No.
Well, I mean, I'm not as well versed as many as I should be, but yes, it's fine. I got this one. He's
ringing a bell. Who?
He's the god of death. You pay your penance, and he takes you where you belong. He delivers you to the divine waters, or he delivers you to hell. Throws you wherever you belong.
Oh God, he takes you to a bad place?
He can, depending on if you're evil or good.
What determines if you're evil or good?
What's your current alignment, Zune?
I think Zune's neutral, like chaotic neutral. But
we would have to weigh some things to see where you ended up, if it takes place.
Okay, so who decides actions are good or evil? I mean, how does he decide?
This is philosophical and beyond me. I know about Boel, and she will cleanse you. You come here, and she will cleanse you of your sins, and you will be worthy to pass into the divine waters.
So if I died right now, I would go to the good place.
Well, I think so, yes. I mean, I haven't done it myself, but I think so.
Okay.
You know, there's more faith in religion, right? It's not science. This isn't just you do this and you're good. There's faith involved. You have to follow the teachings.
Okay, well then if you can't measure it, then how in the hell? You know what? This is fine. We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this in intermission. But who took my gold and who took my silver? And I'm gonna look at Moog. I expect to be compensated, so.
We'll
Sorry
get you
about
we'll get you some gold soon, okay?
Thank you. Don't talk to me in that disparaging tone. I'm not a child. I do want my gold, and I need my nap. Thank you.
I need my nap.
Just can't.
I need my nap.
You were dead, and you were dead.
Hungry.
Am I hungry? Somebody needs to change me right now. I shit myself when I died.
Yeah, exactly. I shit myself.
So sad.
Water, cleansing water.
You've been cleaned in the cleansing water. That's all gone. It's been washed away.
Thank God. I'm gonna go find some later.
Rogar is going to talk to Velree and say, perhaps you should see if anyone would patch up Trist. He is still unconscious.
I was waiting for a moment to ask.
Of course.
Oh, Lord, Trist, of course. And Nyarla will cure wounds for 25 points of healing. Trist.
Can she just cure wounds anyone?
I mean, she only has so many spell slots, but yes, she can. She just used 2 spells. She used like three slots basically to cure Trist that many times. She's running low, but she can still do a little healing if you need it.
I'm going to turn back to Rogar and suggest maybe we kind of do like we did in another town and chill in the temple maybe and take a little resty rest.
Yes. No, we must move out.
Yes, this is a safe place. Those things can't get in. We'll be safe here. Just if you need to, the healing waters can aid you in many ways.
would talk to Narla about these barnacles if we're going to take a rest here.
Okay. Are you guys taking a long rest?
That's my vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will be.
Well, before we do, Rogar wants to talk to Moog and Tristan and Zune. Well, maybe Zune's asleep. I don't know.
No, I
But
mean, like, if we can talk for a second beforehand. I'm cool with that.
Well, you're knocked out, so this is you. I mean, this is directed towards them. You're still here. I do not understand why we're not alarming the townspeople.
Biz and company, they want to keep it quiet for now.
It's a whole political game. Just don't ask Rogar. It's political finesse. It's just the same old bullshit that's back at Silver Dorai. Everywhere you turn, finesse, backstabby, finesse, except for it's by a bunch of people that like to slap each other in the face as a game. So
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yes.
Us and my grandfather both infected.
Can we?
Are we sure though?
Hidden away?
My concern is though, however, that we have not killed all of these creatures.
If I can like take Rogar and try to get to the like a back room or something quiet. I just don't want a bunch of prying ears around.
The back room.
I mean, they've all seen it here, you know. I mean, they've all seen the monsters.
Yeah, but still, I'm gonna tell you something that it's not for everyone. I've got secrets. I'm gonna whisper to him that the Broadjaws do not have a very strong grip on this kingdom, and any sign of weakness may be a very good reason for them to be easily overthrown by the general populace, most of which I don't think is a very big fan. So if we don't want to fuck up Moog's entire family, we can need to keep it on the DL.
Rogar is just trying to grasp how many of these creatures there were, because if there was a bunch of them, because if there was a bunch of them, Rogar's argument would be, I don't think the Broadjaws would want to rule over a dead populace.
It's true.
Honestly, I think they're kind of already ruling over a dead populace.
So true. There is a knock at the
Rogar will leave
the
it.
doors.
Rogar is before that. Rogar is just going to say, if that is Moog's wish.
That is a good question, though. We should probably bring this up to his king or his granddad, because I don't know.
Rogar is going to de-kimono and get into the tub.
Suddenly naked. All right, we're getting naked in the tub.
It's all there.
There is a knock at the door. Is anybody
His scars
in the front?
Sorry.
Anyone near the front?
Nobody's home.
No. Well, I mean,
Door of
we're
the
not.
temple?
I put Rogar to the back.
Occupado.
I'll go check.
Yeah, Moog, you kind of go towards the front. Nyarla's kind of clutched next to you, very hesitant. You hear a familiar voice on the other side. It's me. We secured the gate.
It's busy.
Moog,
Here.
what are you doing in there?
Tiara?
No, it's not Tyr.
No,
This is
it's
Biz.
You need shelter?
No, I was just letting the priestesses know we'd secured the gate. Are you sleeping in there?
We're resting in here right now. We were attacked by some sort of assassin.
Infected?
No. Well, we bought off some infected too. Unfortunately, our aunt. And I'll just leave it at that.
This is through and this is through a door.
Yeah. Well, they didn't want in.
I see. Okay. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
I've got a watch in place with as many guards as we can. We'll have to have discussions in the morning on how we're going to handle this, but just get some rest and
Are the king and your brother secured?
Yes, they are. And our warlord and Buzz are, well, they're in the dungeon, but they just shouldn't be able to get a hold of anyone from down there.
Okay. we'll be here until the morning.
Okay. I will, going to try to secure the castle. The guards have already rounded up everyone at the festival, and everyone is being sent to their homes.
Right. Keep me informed.
All right. Is Velree in there?
She is.
Good. Okay. I'll check on you in the morning.
Sorry, quick question. What HP? Would I be at like 1 hit point after being brought from death?
Yes, you'd be at 1 hit point.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Just confirm.
Teeny.
So, Rogar decides he's going to soak. He's soaking. Feels good. Feels nice. Feels real nice. The rest of you?
I'm talking to Yala. Gotta get some of these barnacles off.
Oh, you talk to her about that?
Yeah, I want to.
Soaking
Well,
feels nice.
maybe not right now. We do it right now.
I'll
figure out what's going on.
Moog, I'll be honest with you. I'm curses are not my forte. I know the lady can lift them. Degru, the goblin attendant. Curse, you say? Yes. I've been looking into that, Moog. There is a way, but it's it's strange. You'll need to find something.
All right.
The one who did all the... I'm relatively new here. You know that, Moog. The one who did all the research was the previous attendant, Raka. And many of the prized books, the lists of the rituals have gone missing.
I have to go find that.
Well, if you want to get rid of what's happening to you, there would be a way. However, I don't have the necessary information to perform the ritual as it is.
Well, what do you need me to find?
Well, for one, you could finally get someone to get us in that room. She points towards there's an actual room off to the side of this, and you would know that is the previous attendant's bedroom.
Yeah, like library office.
Yeah, and it is apparently locked.
You need in there?
Yes, we very
I'm
much
going to use
need
knock.
in there. The spell knock?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
We're just dong.
Zoom just kind of walks over.
Bam.
Zoom gives
There
no
is
fucks anymore.
a loud concussive noise. There's a shimmer on the door as there was magic holding the door locked that dissipates. Trist would know it only lasts about 10 minutes until it'll relock itself. However,
but if it's open,
yes. Also in the process of casting knock, a reverberating boom resonates for 300 feet.
It
oh
does.
shit.
Yeah.
A slight repercussion from this. Many of the vases and bowls that collect all the sacred water around the temple fall over and shatter across the floor. The attendant looks back at you.
I'll see myself out. Thank you.
No! No! Zoon walks back to the back. The door open as Triss walks over. Well, the door's open now. Opens the door.
Who uses clay these days? But all right.
Yeah, exactly. You should have been using something better.
Should have anticipated my visit.
Oh shit.
And saunters out. You see Attendant Degru's over there. She's like, the lady speaks to us. The lady tells us not to inflict harm. She cleanses us of our anger. And she's trying to talk herself down from smiting Zoon.
The lady brought me to you. I'll pay for it.
The door's open. Yeah, you'll pay for it with the money you don't have. It's fine.
I'll figure it out.
The door is open, regardless, though.
All right.
Does anybody?
Do what you gotta do.
Does anybody want to go in there?
Probably Trist would be the best one.
Yeah.
Get up out of the hot tub.
God. Wrap yourself in the towel. walk over there. Give me an investigation check, Trist.
It's either a 15 or a 17.
Now, you only had one level of exhaustion.
Yes.
You took a bath in the healing spring.
Yes.
Zune.
It works that quick?
Zune, you heal 3 levels of exhaustion.
3?
Yes. You're so you're down to 1 level. Trist, you are no longer exhausted just by taking probably like a 20-minute soak in the spring.
Do I instantly heal full health if I get in there?
No, you do not heal full health. It removes exhaustion, and if you had any poisons or uncursed diseases flowing through your body, you would be healed of them.
Addiction?
Oh, we got to roll for that, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Part of the process of this spring would cleanse you, so just don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I got 10 minutes with the knock, but actually
naked in this hot bath.
So it is split into a male and female bath.
Oh.
Velree, I don't know what Velree wants to do. Oh, it's a naked bath. It's a hot spring.
Rogar's naked.
Rogar's he's letting the scales out, uncomfortably so for the rest of you probably. As he gets in, he's inside his bath. Oh, and the spring water is it's not like glass, like you can see through. There's lots of minerals and lots of more mystical elements to it. It is a blessed spring of the well, and you can't see through the water. So as he gets down, he's covered once again. All of the rest of you that might not want to see that are good at that point. I'm sure Trist and Moog have also been doing this. I don't know about Zune.
I mean, if it gives me 3 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, when in Rome, Zune gets in there. Zune strips off the armor, takes a dip.
Feels good.
Velree wants to join the
And
party.
then eventually we're gonna need our.
You wanna go over to the boy side, Velree?
That's
It's true. It's all boys. It's a real sausage party in this.
I mean, Zune's a man. I know we forget sometimes, but Zune is a man.
There's a lot of hot dogs boiling in this water.
Velree,
I was about to say hot dog water. In there.
Velree, this is funny because it's like the reverse of how every anime episode goes. There's some attendants that kind of monitor the back rooms, and there's one stationed on the male side and one stationed on the female side.
Like an arcade.
You go into I'm assuming you go into the female bath, Velree, at first.
I mean, yeah, I'll see that no one's in there.
You go in there, you get your little towel on, you're like, damn, there's no one in here. You hear some splashing in the in the bath on the other side.
Stop.
Yeah, you're Trist
giggling.
You hear Trist giggling. Zune, the rest of them giggling, and you're like, I want to see what's over there.
Yeah.
How do you get over there?
Show it to me, Trist. Show it.
There's a massive wall. There's like a 20-foot bamboo wall that separates the baths.
I mean, is it not just a quick going around the corner to get to the other side situation?
You gotta sneak in like in high school.
They're all walled in.
Yeah, sneak in.
You gotta go to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not an easy solution just to walk around somewhere, then yeah, I'll scale up.
Velree begins to scale the top. Are you stealthing up there, or are you just gonna peek over and be like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
I'm just gonna. They know me. I'm just gonna.
Velree's walking up.
You know what's up, Velree.
Velree's. Are you wearing just a towel, Velree?
At this point, yeah, I still have my towel on.
Yeah. Velree just begins to walk up the side because the priestesses do not think that someone could just walk up a wall for sure. As you just walk up,
bad at the jobs.
You get to the top, and you look down. You see Rogar just kind of floating a little bit. I'm assuming his tail kind of floating up near him, just like knees out of the water, just floating.
How deep is the pool?
Like an alligator tail slowly moving across the water,
Yeah, it's a couple feet deep. It's probably around 4 feet deep at the deeper point. It's like a bowl though.
if I jumped in from there, that probably would not be okay.
It would be a very large splash from 20 feet in the air.
There's a girl in here.
Fucking ruined Velree. Damn it. Get out. No, this is
I'm
great.
gonna walk. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna walk down, Velree?
Yeah, so my towel wrapped around.
Velree walks down. It's 4 naked men. You see Velree kind of walks down the side of the wall, not being stealthy or anything. You're like, huh? Unusual.
Yeah.
As she walks down the side,
They know it. They know how I do.
like hands on her hips. What you guys doing over here? You know?
I don't.
Just
We're
guide
just
things.
joshing, you know.
Yeah. It's big enough, right? Like we won't I still have my own space, right?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Starts to
in.
get rosy cheeks, you know, like
That cheeks is getting rosy.
I mean, he's like white, so yeah.
That's so cute.
don't look at me.
Don't look.
We're
Don't
gonna
look.
slide together. This is nothing. I'm just gonna get it.
Velree
I
just
need
gets in.
steam to cover up certain areas of my body.
Yes.
And steam
Yep,
to like
exactly. There's steam.
at
Because
a
it's
certain
cold.
point.
It's cold outside. It's like winter, and so yeah, there's a lot of steam coming off of this. I mean, is Moog joining the bath too? Does he join in this bath?
Oh yeah, and Bogue's been in the bath.
The
of
barnacle
course.
man's been in this bath for
Yeah,
a
of
while.
course.
He's been trying to soak it off.
Yeah,
It's not quite taking, but he's
a
trying.
little bit, but feeling better.
Hey,
Plus we gotta
we'll
get
say
in
that
on
this
rest.
event happens. You know, you guys are there for a while.
Good
Tris-
skinny dip.
Splash water on each other.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
fan
just
service.
somebody-
You
A
know?
little
All of a
fan
sudden, a beach
service,
ball
you know.
shows up.
Beach
Kick the
ball,
ball around.
yeah, the beach ball shows up. You know, at one point, you know, Moog asked somebody to wash his back, and nobody wants to. I don't know.
I'm gonna make a little origami boat. Just
Sure. Yeah, over there.
we
Float
push it across the water's surface. Just-
Yeah, exactly. It's floated in there. As you guys take your bath, we'll say you guys get a full bath. You guys are all going to get 23 temporary hit points in the morning.
Ooh,
Yeah, baby.
fuck you.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Are we
the
on
la-
top
is this a
of,
long
we
rest
should-
or a short
they,
rest?
do this
this will,
more
they,
often.
they will last until your next long rest.
Okay.
So,
So and
We'll
we
say-
get a long rest.
and you guys can get a long rest in for the night. But Trist, you were investigating the former attendant's room
Yes.
with 17.
17
Here is what you find, Trist. So,
in my towel.
first off, Degru doesn't know the rights to reverse the disease. Not just the affliction that Moog has, but she doesn't know the necessary rights to reverse the advanced stages of the Red Death that you guys have seen happen. Because I'm sure that's going to come up. That's basically what Biz is going to talk to you about in the morning, Moog.
Right.
Is we got to figure out a way how to get the warlord and her brother back to
Remove
normal.
the curse.
They said they know it's possible because there are rumors of it happening in the distant past, but nobody has done it
You
in
gotta find the
forever.
information.
You need to find it. So so Degru doesn't know where it is. So as Trist is kind of rifling through the unlocked room at this point, you find out that attendant Raka was in fact studying the Red Death before her disappearance. Trist, there's a large amount of material on not just the Red Death, but local superstitions and things like that. There's mentions of a entity known as the Thin Man. Not exactly sure what the hell that is. In addition to that, you see that there is there's research into the symptoms of the disease, as well as the quick cure, which is the one that you can administer within 5 minutes. And there are details on how to make the cure, utilizing the Healing Springs waters mixed with blessed silver and blue blossom petals. So you have the ingredients necessary to concoct a quick cure for Red Death. Now, it will not affect the long term effects, but it will affect, if you were to get infected, you could administer this right away. You also find notes with that. Rumors about the forest as well, especially mentions of hallucinations of people that have been in, living shadows, and demon protectors with white and red faces that prevent intruders from delving too deep into the woods. Why is she researching all this? Don't fucking know. Now, you do see a scrawled note tucked away in a very nifty book. It's kind of like haphazardly hanging out of a large tome, a heavy tome, that looks like it's very, very old. And you do, with the 17, you manage to find this tome, Trist. It's kind of buried under some of the research. You pull it out, and there's no inscription on the front. The only thing on the front is a symbol of Boel, and it looks ancient. The book does. And as you open it, you start to comprehend that, as you begin to read the first few pages, that you think this might have been written by the very first attendant of the temple that you're currently in, somewhere around 1,000 years ago. The name is lost to time, and the scrawling, some of it is damaged and hard to read, but some of the stories that are mentioned are ancient tales, things that would have happened that is like the beginning of current recorded history, because most of it has been lost before the schism.
Things that old Tristan would know.
It's true. But as you begin to read some of the scrawled notes that you see kind of sticking out, the particular page that's marked talks about a change in the forest after the schism, and how the mist poured out from the elven ruins claimed by the great dragon Kraxen the Clever, also known as the Wraith of the Woods, that Boag had killed, bringing peace to the nearby village. So you have mentions of a very powerful beast, elven ruins, and
what was the dragon's name?
Kraxen the Clever, also known as the Wraith of the Woods.
Sounds cool.
But the actual note that you pull out of the book, the one that's actually written by in current language, is it says, scrolled on a note with that it says you need to find the forgotten tree in the forest. That's what it says. There's like a question mark on it, like this is what she was looking for.
I plucked that out and hand it to Zune.
Okay. Zune.
This here is what you need.
By the way, Zune, you completed a long rest, so you now have no exhaustion, even after dying.
It's great.
Which is impressive.
I love this place. I'm gonna really make it up to this goblin priestess, because I really do feel bad about that, but I'm not gonna let her know I feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can't have her holding that over my head, but I will find a way.
So,
All right.
you found the rituals? Can you read them?
Did you hand the story to me, or did you hand everything to me, Tristan?
No, I announced everything, but I only handed you the sticky note.
Now, Trist, interesting enough, this is all written in Elven.
Oh. Well,
Degru can't read it. She can't read it. She can't even read the original tome.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why she's asking you if you can read the rituals.
Yeah, I can read this.
Well, I will need you to copy the rituals for me. We will need them for the healing purposes. If you would be so kind to transcribe them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long this will take, but I mean, I can do it.
I can help him. We can do double time. I can help.
Good. So,
Get in her good favor.
you guys do just a little bit of work. Biz will show up once again, Moog. Well, For now, we have the populace quelled. They don't know they know something happened, but they don't know what. We're trying to keep this secret. Please tell me you found a lead. We need to get this resolved quickly.
All I know is that this something that the previous attendant here at the temple was working on already, trying to track down perhaps a cure from a time before. But she's disappeared.
Okay. We're grasping at straws, but we need something.
Does anyone know? Oh, I'm not with you guys, probably. I'm transcribing. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm going to try and get some more information from here at the temple and see if we got any direction to go. But there's not a lot to go on.
All right. I guess just let me know. We need to do something quickly. We need to make a decision on what we're going to do.
Indeed.
And does anybody else want to do anything?
Yes. Tristan, would I be able to attune to my ball?
Which ball?
My orb.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You have been attuned.
Then I'm going to give Zune my Pearl of Power.
Okay. Zune gets a Pearl of Power.
Wait.
Zune's excited about the Pearl of Power. You can see it.
Zune's trying
in his
to
face.
remember what it is.
It's a magic item that gives you a spell slot back.
Oh, hell yeah. Can I only be attuned to one item at a time, though?
You can attune to 3 items.
Oh.
You might have to pick if you have too many attuned. But
I think I only have one.
to each his own.
I
So,
will take it.
is that going to be a Trist?
Yes.
Yes. Everything else
All
can wait till the next session.
So, as we have all of that garnered, is there a direction we might be heading soon?
I would like to. The other attendant, she was here before the goblin was assigned out here, correct?
Yes, for many years.
I'd like to ask her a little bit about the circumstances of Roku's disappearance. Araku.
Oh, no. You're talking about, so the one that I was talking about, the one that disappeared. Sorry.
Yeah.
There are some of the minor attendants that might be able to help you.
That's what I was going for.
You will find out that, well, give me a persuasion check real fast, soon.
Hey, good looking.
It better be high because you broke everyone's shit.
God. I'm gonna use my lucky to read.
Sure, why not?
Because I feel like
it's a new
did
day.
Really fuck up. It is a new day.
A 20.
20.
Okay. A 20, you find out that Raka was obsessed with the Shrieking Forest, and she ventured in and never came back.
Yes.
That's fine.
Would any of you know what this forgotten tree looks like? Moog, is this something you ever was told?
Is this the thing you crawled out of? Like your great.
I'm sure.
The first bugbear tree?
The legend. The legendary tree, the first tree.
As that takes place, the first tree is mentioned. Lieutenant Degru will speak up. There were always whispers of a grove of trees sacred to Boel that were lost long ago. Perhaps this is the grove you speak of, but we will need more information. And as that passes, that is going to be all we've got for tonight's session of Emberfell, Whispers from the Stars.
We're about to embark on an adventure.
Embark on an adventure, who knew?
Many adventures.
Well, let's do some quick closing comments for the night, favorite moments. Let's start with Zoom, start big.
There were so many. I think getting my ass handed to me by John Wick when I didn't know what I was going up against.
Oh, yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm sorry.
Baba Yaga.
Yeah. Grandma Yaga, you're right. But yeah, aside from that, I guess Death giving me such a bargain, that was kind of nice. And all I had to do was just get on my knees and choke a bit. And it was
Okay. All right. We're
Yeah.
moving from that. Moving on
You're
now.
never living it down. I'll
Moving
forget by
on.
next session.
Moving on.
But
now.
no, I really liked it. I think my favorite moment of all, though, was accidentally destroying all those important bases.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they all
no,
liked it. As
Thank
well.
you. No, I appreciate it.
How
yeah.
about old Rogar? Favorite moments of the night.
Oh gosh. The Zune death was interaction with the what is it, the
Chaperone?
Keeper of Souls?
Chaperone.
Of Souls, yes. Chaperone of Souls, yeah, was humorous. But I will say I liked Dayu being back, he had some cool anime moves.
It does.
Like a dashing slash.
Hmm.
Did it multiple times apparently. But yeah, I enjoyed that part. It was cool. I mean, it sucked that he, just clapped Major Cheeks.
Oof, they're spread.
Until the barbarians and the fighter showed up. I mean, we haven't seen a beating this bad until we saw an imp. Just slap around Zune and Trist back in the day. So
there we go.
It was a good fight.
Good fight.
We make a strong team.
Strong team.
a strong pair.
We're becoming the best
of
of
go wrong
us.
was just the two of them together.
I know. How about old Trist? Favorite moments of the night, Trist.
Ooh, I mean, it became the hot tub scene. There are a lot of carrots were in that stew, and then here comes the one girl just walking along the wall.
Guys. Hey guys, everybody get low. Get low. Get deep.
Exactly.
Girl's coming.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. The mist covering all the important bits, as it does in shows.
It always does.
Yes.
It always does. Can't see anything. Come on. Be honest.
No.
How about old Moog? Favorite moment of the night, Moog?
Yeah, I hadn't laughed so hard and I don't know how long since Zune broke those bowls. I was over here hurting, laughing so hard, and so that was just the visual. Just this drunk on life, resurrected. Fuck it. You need in this room, okay?
Got it. Got you covered, guys. Yeah, exactly.
I hadn't laughed so hard, and you know what? No, fuck that. That's
damn. So angry.
That guy. No, that was rough, dude. That was harsh.
No,
it was a good fight though. It's a good fight.
How about old Velree? Last but not least, Velree. Favorite moments of the night.
I enjoyed hearing, Zune cower in the corner of my bedroom trying to get this not to go out, but did it anyway. I got them both dead.
It's true. It's true. Don't go. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right. We gotta check. It was great. I loved it too.
Yeah,
it was good stuff.
It's
good indeed.
That's classic horror movie stuff.
The bathtub, or the
yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you? You were the peaker.
Yeah.
It's always the boys peaking
I
this
don't
time.
understand why.
Plot
they were
twist.
so-
This is the classic anime trope.
Yeah.
Happens in every show that's ever existed. There's always a hot tub scene. There's men and women. Usually one of the dudes is trying to peek. He's like, and then he gets punched in the face or something.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah. Or
I
falls
don't
on his
understand why they were
face.
being so shy. It's not like we haven't slaughtered people together.
Well, because usually the girls are so shy in the anime tropes. They're like,
This isn't fucking anime.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Exactly.
damn.
Whoa.
So
Hey.
angry. Look at this. Look at
Shots
angry.
fired.
So angry.
This is role play. It can be whatever it wants.
Oh, damn. That hurt. It cut me deep a little bit. Cut me deep. Wow. If I had a favorite moment of the night,
How about you, GM?
you know, if I had a favorite moment, it was the unveiling of the Saint. Finally get to see him at work. He was great. I'm not gonna lie, he was great, and I loved every second of it.
You could say he's Val Kilmore.
He will Val Kilmore to you at one point to make that joke again, Moog. How dare you?
Antagonizing the DM.
How dare you? Well, regardless though, thank you everyone for watching. Awesome session, guys. Everybody did awesome. It turned out it was interesting. Fight lasted a lot longer than I thought it would, mostly because we were spread out in 15 different directions. But regardless, though, thank you everybody for watching out there. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, check out just Velree now, just Velree on the TikToks, and of course you can check out Dan Decker on pretty much everything else. He's on all the things, Twitter, all of it. We get links down in the description. And as usual, thank you for watching, and we are looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a good day.